Warning weather with Jim Spencer.
Well, the receding Cumberland River exposing a disaster in Tennessee tonight after the weekend storm blamed for nearly 30 deaths now. The torrential rain swept many motorists to their death, even after forecasters and Nashville's mayor warned people not to drive. At least 9 people died in vehicles. Some of Music City's most popular tourist attractions remain flooded, including the Grand Ole Opry House and Country Music Hall of Fame. The Opryland Hotel will be closed for 3 to 6 months after suffering $75 million damage. A spokesman for the Army Corps of Engineers says this was a 500-year flood. That was about the same amount of rain that fell in our Memorial Day flood back in 1981 that killed 13 people, most of them in automobiles, right here in Austin. Here today, very summer-like in the capital city. 92 degrees, the high temperature, hottest day of the year so far. 90 out at the airport. Average is 82. The morning wasn't bad this morning. 54 in the city, 47 degrees at the airport, and I saw a couple of 39-degree temperatures out in the rural western parts of Gillespie and Mason and Llano County, and then a 51-degree warm-up out there today into the low 90s. That can happen in this relatively dry desert-like air. No rainfall today. We're off to not only an unusually hot start to this month, but an unusually dry start too. We're already a half-inch behind for the month and don't see a lot coming in the next a week to 10 days. Lake Buchanan, 3 feet below average again. Now it's falling a little more every day. Lake Travis, fortunately, at the full elevation thanks to all the heavy winter and spring rains. 73 in Burnett tonight at 69 degrees. Kind of nice out there in Fredericksburg. You won't be in the 40s in the morning. Our temperature is starting to trend up now everywhere. Here in the metro area, 79 up in Georgetown. It's 75 over in Manor, 74 in Buda and Wimberley. Dripping Springs, you are at 75. And let's check our eastern counties tonight. Lockhart at 73, 74 in Bastrop, 74 degrees up in Lexington. Well, by the time the sun comes up in the morning, I think the sky will look like this. We could have some patchy low cloudiness because the winds have gone southerly now, but it won't be around very long if it's here at all. We start at 60 degrees in Austin at 7 a.m. Noon, already very warm at 84 and lots of sun, and we're forecasting 95 degrees tomorrow afternoon because we think there'll be a little southwesterly component to the wind, and that always heats us up a little more. 73 degrees right now at Camp Mabry. It's 64, cooler out at the airport with a clear sky. Winds are south at 5 to 8 miles per hour. Mole count high today, pecan and grass low. Allergy forecast for tomorrow looking much the same. Around the state, it's very, very warm or mild everywhere. 74 degrees up in Dallas. There is not a cloud in the sky anywhere in Texas at this hour. Where is all the weather? Well, the jet stream looks like a midsummer pattern hugging the northern U.S. right now, and we don't like this. This is a ridge of high pressure stretching from Mexico out to Bermuda. That's what we see in the middle of the summertime. Now, it will change a little bit this week. The ridge will shift to the east this weekend with a trough developing out to the west, but all that's going to guarantee us is that it gets real humid. Our rain chances in this particular setup still looking pretty low from Sunday all the way into the early part of next week. What we do know for sure is the next 2 days it's going to be hotter than it's supposed to be in the afternoons. Tonight, not as cool as it has been. Lows mainly in the 50s to near 60. Tomorrow, highs in the low to middle 90s. In Austin tonight, we stay clear. 60 the low in the morning with a south wind. Tomorrow, let's go 95 south wind and a sunny sky. On the 7-day forecast, hot Thursday 94, hot Friday 92. Now this weekend and early next week, the temperatures moderate just a little bit, but the humidity's higher, so it's still real uncomfortable. And the rain chances staying real slim from Sunday, as I mentioned, all the way to Tuesday of next week and maybe beyond. Every 10 minutes in the morning on Austin News Today, we bring you weather and traffic beginning at 5 a.m.